Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Kansas State Wildcats. Taking on another Big 12 foe, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kansas State's offense takes the field. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact? Offense set on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The quick out. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Still on his feet at the 45. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Line gets set, first down. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. He's looking to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures. But when you get the sacks, and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Running it back, it's Gore. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you gotta be...
He lofts one down the sideline. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Shotgun snap on third down. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They stripped it out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, you love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. Looking to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he was... red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You'd like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
The kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll leave it with him. Makes his man miss. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They ran it on first down, now on second. They'll go right back to the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Gets open down the middle. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. 2nd down coming up. Now they'll run the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They want to just keep throwing it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gore. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Fires downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay a nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback, and you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. First play of the drive, it's the end around. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is trying to have a big completion here. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. Offense comes onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Houston will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down for this offense. Give to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The give to the back. Sweet cut there.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll go hurry up here. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down leaves them in second and manageable. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's a...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll go to the counter. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. But the kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And now this offense will take the field again. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Motion from the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. He wants to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Unloads to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Gore. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the fullback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. A first down run in the red zone. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Cincinnati overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Bearcats tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Turns it loose. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Going up top on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick strike complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vaughn. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got him in the flat.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat. Right there, he slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw, trying to get to him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. They've got it at the 41. 3rd is short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes one man miss. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Getting some heat. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll do it himself. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Play number 10 on this series. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll keep it on the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Bringing it back, it's Gore. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution.
All kinds of running room. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. He's going to pass. He makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cats. And the pummeling has started. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Oh, he makes the catch. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He wants to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He uncorks one deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They're bringing heat. He turns that loose down the right side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the ground with the back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. Power football with the run. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.